welcome back to the Bouquet Boutique. Oh, hey, it's you. Uh, back for... Actually, what is it this time? Is it another wedding, party, business meeting, birthday? Dang, really? None of them this time? Let me guess. A big anniversary. No? Still? Damn, I thought I got it then. So, are you gonna tell me what the occasion you're gonna order for? Really? Fine, have it your way. I'll find out eventually, and by that I mean once I read the order. Anyways, let me go to the back real quick to get your last order. There we go. Got your, I think, 8 large and 7 small floral arrangements, 1 bridal bouquet, and 3 bridesmaids bouquets for your wedding. Well, not your wedding, but like, you get what I mean. But this must be a smaller wedding than you normally deal with. By my best guess, it's gonna be like around 40 people? Huh. Trying to deal with less stress this time? Yeah, that last disaster of a wedding must have really done a number on you. If you're taking the smaller parties now. Anyways, I ended up having some extras from this order, and a few others. They were gonna go to waste otherwise, so... I made you a bouquet! It ain't the prettiest thing I've ever made, but it's got bittersweet nightshades, pink camellias, white clovers, forget-me-nots, lilies of the valley, white roses, and yellow tulips. I thought it might be nice to make for you since you're always so busy and stressed to make sure things end up wonderful for everyone else. Don't worry about paying for it. This one is on the house. Like I said before, they were gonna go to waste otherwise. If you look right there, you'll see that I even added a little guide to help understand what each flower means. I know the guide doesn't look the greatest, but I tried to make it look cute.
I made it because I thought it might be better for you as one of my regulars to understand a little bit more about flowers in order to better help your clients. Especially since flowers can have so many different meanings depending on which part of the world you're in. Like, for example, Did you know that in the West, white flowers can mean purity, humility, and/or innocence? But in Asia, it means death. Okay, that probably wasn't the best one to start off with. I guess a better, less weird one would be pink flowers. In general, most people, at least in the West, tend to think of them as more playfulness and femme, especially with the color. Even though that used to be the opposite, less than like 100 years ago or something. But in Thailand, it means trust, China, good fortune, and Japan, good health. It's kind of fascinating, ain't it? Thought it was the best to let you know what what the flowers meant. So if you ever get more curious about learning more, you can always search it up. All of this is considered floriography, but if you don't want to search it up, maybe I can help you learn? Only if you'd like that and if you got the time for it. Since there's so much to florography than just color. Well, depending on what you're basing the language off of, really, too. You could go off of modern meanings or what was popular for the Victorian ages. That doesn't even include what you have to think of when you put how many of said flower in a bouquet, or if it's an even or odd number. I know I also mentioned colors for flowers, but sometimes for specific kinds of flowers, the meanings of said colors are different. A good example of this is seen with yellow. It's usually more of a happy color, like sun, smile, all that. But you use that for a rose, it can mean jealousy. Oh my god, sorry, I'm really rambling. Sorry, I must have heard you wrong. Can you please repeat yourself? You thought it was cute? You thought that I was cute? Thank you. Sorry, it's just, I never expected someone as pretty as you would say that to me. I should not say that out loud. Yeah, I do think you're really pretty, if that's okay to use. Some people don't like pretty, some do. It's all for the place, and I don't want you to think I'm a bit weird. Anyways, can I tell you something? I think I have a crush on you, if I hadn't made it obvious enough while making a fool of myself. It's just that you've been a regular here for how long now? Yeah. Each time I got to see you, it was really nice. Just to hear your voice, to see your smile, to get to know you a little bit more. The more I saw you, the more I realized I liked you. The more that my heart went giddy seeing you. The more the feelings grew, It kinda came to a head when I realized I had an opportunity with making you that bouquet. I just kinda was hoping it would be when you would read said guide when you left the shop, so I wouldn't die from embarrassment. But here we are. Sorry, I hope I didn't mess this up by rambling on so much. Wait, really? The date sounds genuinely lovely. How does this Saturday sound? I know a nice little cafe that we could go to. There's also a park nearby with a nice garden that we can walk around if you'd like. And maybe I can teach you a little bit more about the flowers. Well, I'm very glad that you like that idea. but you should probably head out before you get a bridezilla on your case. Well, wait. Let me see your phone real quick. Here you go. I just gave you my phone number so we can get a better sense of what we are gonna do for said date, and maybe you can tell me how this wedding goes. See you later, and hope all goes well.